History is full of unbelievable stories, but sometimes the strangest things are the ones that really happened. Today, we're diving into 20 historical facts that sound completely fake, but are absolutely true. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew about the past. Napoleon was once attacked by bunnies. In 1807, Napoleon organized a rabbit hunt, but when hundreds of tame bunnies were released, they charged at him instead. The rabbits thought they were being fed, not hunted. President Jimmy Carter filed a UFO report in 1969. Before becoming president, Jimmy Carter reported seeing a UFO in Georgia. He never claimed it was alien, but it remains unexplained to this day. Cleopatra lived closer to the moon landing than the pyramids. Cleopatra ruled Egypt in 30 BC. The Great Pyramid was built around 2560 BC. She lived closer in time to 1969 than to the construction of the pyramids. There were once more people in jail for debts than crimes. In 18th century England, debtors' prisons were packed. You could be locked up for life just for owing a few coins, and your family might have to live with you there. Pope Gregory IX once declared war on cats in the 1200s. The Pope associated cats, especially black ones, with devil worship. This led to mass cat killings, which may have worsened the spread of the Black Death later. A war lasted 335 years. Without a single casualty, the 335 years war between the Netherlands and the Isles of Scilly started in 1651 and officially ended in 1986, with no battles fought at all. The Eiffel Tower can grow taller in the summer. Because metal expands with heat, the Eiffel Tower can grow more than 6 inches taller during hot summer days. Ancient Romans used urine as mouthwash. It wasn't just for sanitation. Urine contains ammonia, which made it a popular whitening agent in ancient Rome. Gross but true. A chicken lived for 18 months without a head. In 1945, a chicken named Mike survived a botched beheading and lived for over a year, fed through a dropper. He even went on tour. The CIA tried to spy on the Soviets using cats. In the 1960s, the CIA launched Acoustic Kitty, a project to implant listening devices in cats. It failed almost immediately. Cats, it turns out, aren't great spies. A dead body helped win Wawawetue. The British used a fake identity and planted false plans on a corpse in Operation Mincemeat, tricking the Nazis about the invasion of Sicily. And it worked. Ketchup was once sold as medicine. In the 1830s, ketchup was marketed as a cure for indigestion. It wasn't until later it became the burger companion we know today. The US government poisoned alcohol during Prohibition. To stop illegal drinking, the US poisoned industrial alcohol supplies, resulting in thousands of deaths. A chilling and little-known tactic. A war was fought over a bucket. In 1325, the War of the Oaken Bucket began after Modena stole a wooden bucket from Bologna. It lasted 12 years and cost hundreds of lives. Winston Churchill won a Nobel Prize. In literature, yes. The British wartime leader won the Nobel in 1953 for his speeches and historical writings, not for peace, but for prose. Ancient Greeks used stones as toilet paper. They called them pessoi, flat, rounded stones used in place of toilet paper. Sanitary? Not exactly. The first alarm clock only rang at 4 a.m. Inventor Levi Hutchins built the first personal alarm clock in 1787, but it was hardwired to ring only at 4 a.m. Talk about a strict morning routine. Vikings used bones to ice skate. They strapped animal bones to their feet and used poles to glide across frozen lakes. Who needs high-tech skates? The shortest war in history lasted 38 minutes. The Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896 was over almost as soon as it started. Zanzibar surrendered after less than an hour of British bombardment. Julius Caesar was once kidnapped by pirates and insulted them. When pirates demanded ransom, Caesar insisted they raise the amount, because he thought he was worth more. After release, he returned and had them executed. Truth really is stranger than fiction, and history never stops surprising us. Which of these facts blew your mind the most? Tell us in the comments below. If you enjoyed this trip through the unbelievable past, make sure to subscribe for more stories that history books almost forgot.